Hello, I'm Kale Trickle, and welcome to the final race of the inaugural GTC Diecast Racing League. It's the Goodbye 2020 Downhill, and we are here for Yellow Block A, Division 5. I'm joined by my partner in crime, the man who only makes left turns on his way to work, Senior Junior III.
Thanks, Kale. That's a very true statement. It makes getting to work extra long someday.
Now, when you came into work today, you took a tour of the track. How was it looking?
As I did my drive down the track to see how it was handling, I gotta say, today it felt very loose coming down throughout.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how these drivers handle it, and they are Steve 1 out of Smack Racing, Stella out of House of Hounds, Thing 2 out of Bad Racing, and Racer Red out of #Clan Schaefer. Who's your pick today, SJ?
I have a good feeling about Racer Red, but it's really whoever can grip the wheel and handle this loose track is gonna win today.
All right, let's go to the top of the hill where Steve 1 has the pole. And they're off. Everybody had a great start. It is Steve 1 and Stella. They are neck and neck coming down this second hill into turn number 2. Looks like Stella got a little swirly there, and coming around third turn down the end, and Steve 1 got sideways, had to be pushed. What happened there, SJ?
As you can see here in the final turn, Racer Red ends up on his roof. Steve ends up turned sideways and gets pushed through the line by Stella.
Yeah, like you said, that track looked a little sketchy today, and Racer Red felt that firsthand, winding up on his roof after heat number 1. Let's go to the top of the hill for heat number 2, and it is Stella on the pole. Everybody got a good jump. Stella is getting a great push by Steve number 1. They are by far blowing the competition away. Stella way loose. We're going to have to go back and look at that. Who's going to win this? It is Stella followed by Steve 1. What do you look at that speed out of Stella there, SJ?
I think a lot of these racers today are going to learn they have to really slow down that second turn. They're going to get very loose coming into the last turn.
Yeah, after heat number 2, it is Steve 1 and Stella are tied for first. That second turn seems to be real tricky. Heat number 3, we have Thing 2 on the pole, and they are off. Thing 2 gets a great push by Stella, but Racer Red is fighting back on that outside. Here we are, everybody getting loose. Racer Red sideways, holding everybody up, but Racer Red is going to win this. SJ, we missed what happened. Take us back.
As you can see here, like we said earlier, the second turn's the key. Everybody came in too fast, got turned sideways coming out of it. Racer Red was lucky enough to keep everyone behind him. And the final straightaway, as you can see here, gets a little nudge by Stella, which is just enough to give him the win.
Yes. Thing 2 had something happen that he must have blew up and just coasted across that finish line. We're going to have to find out if they're going to have a motor and be able to get back into the final heat here. What a first 3 heats. I'm telling you, that track just looks unbearable.
Yeah, this final heat's really going to determine who's moving on. They're all pretty close. Anyone's able to move on.
All right, Racer Red is on the pole with Steve 1 on the outside. And go back and see what happened there. Stella finishes with the win. What happened, SJ?
Well, as you can see here in the replay, he goes into turn 2, like I said all day, a little too fast, couldn't handle coming out of it, and just ends up on his roof.
Yeah, I thought for sure Steve 1 had this race in the bag, but that turn 2 proved tricky, and as you can see there, Racer Red just plowed into Steve 1. Everybody is okay. They're out of the infield care unit. We're glad to see that.
Yeah, let's take a look at the finals for the totals.
So we can see Stella and Steve 1 are going to move on. We thank you for watching today. As my partner said, Division 6 is up next. I am Kale Trickle. He's my partner, Senior Junior III. Be sure to like and follow so you can keep up with your GTC Diecast Racing League. And like always, we'll see you down the track.